Hey there, geometry learners. Mr. Rising here, and this is activity 2.02a, also known as the mini golf reflection activity. I want you to do a quick example because this is actually a very complicated exercise, and trying to do it on a wall is really hard too. Doing it on paper in front of you is much easier. I would suggest, number one, the first time you do it, keep it simple, and number two, watch this video first. I've demonstrated here. I've got a ball, I've got a hole, I've got kind of one obstacle, and I'm going to bank it, 1, 2, and I'm in. Keep it simple, because accuracy is important here. What you're going to do is you're going to work it backwards, and that's where you're going to start your reflections. I'm going to use a red marker. So the first thing is, if I need to end up in the hole, and this is the path I'm going to travel on, what I need to do is reflect over this wall right here. And when I measure it out, using my trusty ruler, it says I'm 10.5 inches. Now notice, I'm going to travel right to there. And that's where the line of the ball should be. Now I'll put my little prime marks later on. Okay? What that allows me to do is, you can see that this side here is congruent to this side here from this point in the wall, and it's also at a 90-degree angle. So I have just mirrored it. Now, as I travel, I'm going to have to do this path right here. Like that. When I need the part I'm going to reflect over now is this wall here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this wall, like so. I can measure it out and be like, well, let's see, this says I'm 5 inches over. I'm going to make this as a right angle. That means I have to go another 5 inches out here to outer space. And I can just put my little lines here, my dashed line. It's a little hard to hold it up in the air. But again, now this side is congruent to this side. I'm using 2 tick marks, and I've got my right angle mark right there, perpendicular. And now, as I bring it home, boom. I've got it figured out. So the last thing I really need to do is just put my prime marks. All right, I started at B. Here's B prime. But it's not really going to go through the wall. It's going to bounce off the wall. Continuing on this path. Double B prime. It's going to reflect again and go straight in the hole. Simple example. Make it accurate. There's a really good chance your mark's going to be way outside the boundary of your original room drawing.